What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today, we are looking at the Walgreens exclusive General Veers. So happy to actually walk into a Walgreens first try, well, technically second try. If you'd like to see, how we ran into this figure, there's going to be a little link right there. You can check out our vlog. But so nice to just walk into a Walgreens, get the Walgreens exclusive right away, not have to wait months on end like we normally do, which is normally pretty frustrating, honestly. So we were very happy, Justin and I, to just be able to get this right away. So let's take a look at the package here. Of course, you've got a nice profile shot of General Veers. You've got the Walgreens exclusive logo. No number on the side because he is an exclusive. There is his read up. You can pause it right there if you would like. We got all the different languages as well. Nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom, so we're going to go ahead, crack this guy open, and take a closer look. Okay, General Veers comes with a couple of accessories here. First, we'll take a look at his blaster, which is nothing too special. It's just some nice black plastic, no paint apps on it at all. But this is a cool looking pistol. There is some detail on there that you can see, some grooves and such. So I appreciate the details of it, but again, it's just a black piece of plastic, so there's not a whole lot going on there. Then we've got his helmet here, which does look pretty good. Do have a paint scuff right there. The brown, the tan, like goggle holding. Looks mostly clean, paint-wise. There's a little spots where it's a little sloppy, but do like the silver bits on the side and on the back of the actual helmet. Those look really good. The goggles are just black. So this looks very good, very accurate. The gray paint also, dig that. Then we've got the chest armor for him, which has his ranking right there. That looks pretty good. You can see that some of the paint is a little off, but it's not something that I'm really worried about. The details on this are pretty dang good for what it is. Plenty of clean paint down here with the little buttons and doodads. And again, the gray looks very nice. We also have nice details on the actual back piece of the armor, which Hasbro didn't have to do, but they did it. And of course, a holster. So he actually has weapons storage, so you can store his little blaster on him. So let's take a look at General Veers. And here is Veers out of the packaging, and he looks awesome, exactly like General Veers looks in the movie. So let's not waste any time here. We're going to take a closer look at Veers himself. You can see he does have the photo reel, and I think when you compare that to the actor, it actually looks very good. I think this photo reel, loving the photo reel on the Black Series. It's exactly what we needed to really give these figures that extra little bit of push that we had so desperately been wanting for so long from Hasbro. So it's nice to see that it's working out so well. And of course, you can get into the argument of, well, they're just making a bunch of Imperial officers now because they have the one body and all they have to do is change some minor things. And that's true. It's lazy, but I'll take it. Just like we always say on Figure It Out, lazy, but I'll take it, because we love the Imperial officers here on Out of the Basement. So his hat is removable, of course, because you're going to have to be able to put his helmet on, and I'll show you that in a little bit, but we'll take a look at the details first here of the head. Not a whole lot of paint variation going on with the hair, and he does have some scuffing there from the hat. Would have liked to see a little bit of shading in the hair, but pretty much, he's always either going to be wearing his hat or the helmet, so I can understand why they skimped out on that. And there's a quick look at the hat too, just in case you were curious. Looks really good. Nice silver dot on it. Going back through, you can see his ranking plate right there. That looks really awesome. There is some paint that's kind of a miss on there, but again, this little piece is so small that when I put them up with my figures, it's not going to be anything that anyone, myself included, is going to notice after this review. But other than that, he's just got some nice details along his belt there. The silver plate looks pretty good, this little silver dot, but yeah, it's the same Imperial body mold that we've seen for Tarkin and Pite and now Veers, which is fine. I'm down for it. Well, I guess Krennic technically, I think, had these legs, and maybe Thrawn did as well, but yeah, it's just a clean gray paint. Looks very good. The gloved hands look very good. I know I say very good a lot, but this figure is just, you know, it's not anything special. It's not anything crazy looking. It's not anything super elaborate, but it's just a solid fig. Just a solid figure itself. So let's take a look at the articulation here. Veers can look up a little bit, and he can look down just a little bit, not too much. His arms do fully pose out, which is awesome. Yeah, I didn't have to hot water him or anything like that, and of course you get full range of motion. Single jointed elbows, which again, you know, it would be nice to have double jointed elbows, but as long as Hasbro keeps doing these elbows with a nice deep cut to where you can actually get 90 degrees out of them, I won't really complain. He's got a wrist hinge as well, and of course you get full rotation. For the torso, of course you have plenty of movement there, and he does have a little bit of give there for some slight ab crunch. He can lean back and lean forward, not so much. He can kick out pretty far as well. This is nice and soft, this piece of plastic here, so it doesn't really inhibit the articulation, which is good, but I don't really know if you're going to be posing General Veers, you know, karate kicking anyone anytime soon. He, of course, also, his legs do move out this way, just about that far. The skirt piece is cut, but it does get in the way just a little bit. Double jointed knees that work pretty well. I feel like the folds of the costume might get in the way just a little bit, but it's not too bad. Again, I don't think a lot of people are going to be putting General Veers in action poses, so as long as you can hit that nice Imperial officer standing pose, I think you'll be fine. His feet do move down pretty far and move up a decent amount, and of course he does have ankle pivot. So let's put the armor on him. It's really easy to put on, which is great. We'll go ahead, because you kind of have to put this piece on first before you put the helmet on, and it just buttons up right here. No questions asked. Push it down a little bit just because it kind of flares up a little bit. You can see that there's definitely a little bit of gappage there, and I don't know how to exactly fix that. I guess maybe just hold it in place, but it doesn't look terrible, so I'm not really too upset by it. And then put the headpiece on, put the blaster in weapons storage. Alright, there he is. That's all it took. It's a really simple task here to armor him up, not too hard, and he looks great like this. I think the armor is definitely the appeal of General Veers, just to have an Imperial suited up like this. So that looks really awesome. I'm really happy with this figure. The screen accurate details are very nice. So overall, General Veers is a pretty awesome figure. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. It's definitely, I can see it being an easy pass if you don't really care about having every single random general or Imperial officer that has any amount of screen time. So I can see some, you know, lighter collectors passing on that, but just the quality of this figure alone is enough for me to pick it up, and he's going to look really good next to my AT-AT pilot, and I can't wait to have that posed up. So what do you guys think of this figure? Let me know in the comments down below of this video. Of course, subscribe if you are new. We're always putting out action figure reviews. We do an action figure talk show called Figure It Out. Personally, I think it's pretty good, so maybe check that out. We do episodes on Black Series, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of topics within the action figure genre, so check that out if you're interested. Of course, I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.